proof of concept. So we use this command center as a data analytic for the proof of concept that has been applied in Nusantara. Well, for example, we have this case of proof of concept in transportation sectors, particularly on the advanced traffic management system, in which, since the project progress has been conducted, we apply those the proof of concept, the showcase in Balikpapan. So you can see from the monitor on the left side, on the case of POC for a NTMS in Balikpapan. We have this three city concept, Balikpapan, Nusantara, and Samarinda. The oil and gas, the provincial capital city of East Kalimantan. So we use data collection, data analytic, and the center functioning as a common center for all project activities in Nusantara.
What are you collecting data on?
For example, data on the project progress.
Sure,
Yeah.
but how do you measure that? What are the key things you're measuring there?
We measure how the progress of the project versus real and plan progress. Second, on the investment project. The third, on the left side, we even have this on media sentiment. On the Nusantara.
Media sentiment.
Yeah, we have various functioning in the common center. Mana ininya daftarnya in common center. So we do lots of things with this, but this is the phase one. We will have the phase two on the coordinating ministry office. One is finished. It is expected by July, and the ultimate common center will be functioning in our own office, authority office, in early of 2024.
Okay, so the coordinate that would be in your office would be in technology. That's where you're building it.
Yeah.
And then for the coordinating ministry, where's that at the moment?
In political and security coordinating minister.
Okay, but is it in the ministry building in Jakarta, or is it the office in Bali? Oh, here. Okay.
So the control station of Nusantara Command Center, including we have those project progress data, special data, investment data. We align our CCTV together with PUPR, CCTV, and then from contractors. And then we have those like when I said about the social media, and also from government agencies related to IKN. So we have those data and situation.
Do you have any live data that is coming in, or what kind of live data?
We do video monitoring.
Video management.
Live.
Okay.
And then from there we...
For security?
Not only from security, but also for the project progress. And live data has been used for which analytic?
For the construction data, we gathered data from the Ministry of Public Works also. Into their system from APIs, and then collected in our system to be analyzed. So the construction worker data, the progress from each project, the logistics, the machineries, all of them is relayed in real time.
Okay.
What is that useful for? Because obviously it's useful to track data about how far the construction is going, but is it useful to have it live as opposed to just at the end of every day say, okay, this percentage, if
We have the situation report monitoring every day.
Okay.
So what happened within this Nusantara area, we have the report, a daily report. So regarding any circumstance that happen, this is straight from that one from the highway toll road project. And we also been supported by the army and the police department, to respond any security issues and extra. And also we do a further analysis on the possibility of project completion.
Okay.
So everything need to be
Sorry, I think with every phase it will get more and more complex, the data, right? So can you give us an idea what in the last phase, what kind of data will come in that you're not monitoring now, but then will be very important, like the traffic or something like that?
We publish the blueprint for Nusantara Smart City. It is accessible for public. We also published the first initiative, World's Smart Building Standard. And it is also in the Nusantara website, and it is open for public. Open for any technology providers who want to participate in the Nusantara city development. So when we are talking on this Nusantara Smart City Blueprint, we have 6 domains of public services, including from smart governance, and smart transportation and mobility, smart living, and then we have a smart industry and human resources, and then we have smart natural resources and energy, and last one on the smart built environment and infrastructure. When we are talking on the smart city, it's not only about the apps, it's about including the hardware like infrastructure, buildings and extra. And then we have this on the technology side. So there are 3 major development that has been conducted in Nusantara. First, we are delivering the hardware, which means we are building projects, buildings, basic infrastructures, bridges, dams and extra. Second, we are delivering the software. Hardware software is the technology, the use of digital technology to increase, at the end of the day, quality of life of a citizen. At the end of the day, technology is a tool. We agree with that point, but at the end, it should proving that by having technology, by having the sustainable natural development, is actually giving a better life for citizens. So the software. The third is equally important, is how we deliver the brainware. The development of Indonesian human resources capacity and competence is not only Indonesian resources, but also our business entity. This is why when we claim this is as a global city, we invite major technology providers around the world. We receive lots of the LOI. I signed many MOUs. I signed many agreements, including from US, Europe to China and South Korea. The way that we treat the technology is, this is the living land. Yeah, Indonesia should wait about 70 years, more or less, to move its new capital city. As far as I'm concerned, Astana, the new capital city of Kazakhstan, they just inaugurate the new capital city for its 25 years birthday. I mean, similar this has happened with Putrajaya and Extra. My point is, the capital city projects, the mega projects, we are talking about decades in the global context. So how then we prove our technology, our capacity to improve the better living, better futures of human beings, civilization? And that's why when we built this new capital city, we treat equally. Guys, we are talking about sustainable development. We are talking about the green, resilient cities. We are talking about this, smart cities and extra. Now we need to prove it within this city. This will be a test bed for innovation. This place, this city will be a case for how we really combine the technology, what we call it as an industry 4.0, with the sustainable development. I call it nature 5.0. I published this paper 5-6 years ago. I'm an academician actually. In order to improve the quality of life. So this is the case.
For the data, with all the things you've been talking about, do you do environmental monitoring here as well? Do you get data on?
We do. Itu kan bisa dikeluarin.
Okay.
That's the
On the left side, this is a case for the advanced traffic management system. Okay, in ATMS, we are controlling the traffic system, alright? In the traffic system, then, this is the first major function of this ATMS. Second, we are talking on how then it will be imposed within a certain regulation.
Okay.
If you fail to follow the traffic light and extra, The third, we measure the ecological impact, the carbon, the CO2.
CO2
From the traffic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And are you doing that now, or is this proof of concept?
This is proof of concept.
Okay.
We are doing. This is how we do it with support of technology.
Okay. So, but
We use the machine learning. We got the CCTV on how the traffic is, type of cars, buses, cars, motorcycle and extra, in which they have a average CO2. Then within a certain time, we could multiply those cars mode of land transportation, multiply with the average of each CO2 from each type, then we got the CO2. It's it's not 100% precision. Also we use the sensor, pollution sensor, but we can at least get some insight when we say about the CO2 emission. When we want to do a CO2 offset and extra, the best way is you put the sensor into each car, each motorcycle, and it goes to. That's the best way for sure. But within and we got the rough the calibration on how good, how better pollution in the certain
How
area.
about the dust? At the moment, there's a lot of dust. Do you?
In this area?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Everywhere here.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, the contractor has agreed to have one companies within those contractor to manage this project situation. including dust and waste. Yeah, but yet because these few days is so hot, we can see there's but it should be regularly controlling of the project dust using water cannon and extra. Yeah.
But that's not being done at the moment. Not yet.
It has been done,
Okay.
but let me check the report ya.
Okay.
Untuk yang perusahaan yang karya yang manage ini,
That's it.
cek.
For the traffic monitoring, when do you think you'll be able to start that? Because there's the ceremony in August, and they say it's got to be open by then. But when will that system that we just had up be functioning for the traffic?
For the traffic one, it should be the infrastructure should be ready by July.
By July, you're gonna have the cameras able to watch the cars and calculate
Yeah.
by July.
Yeah, that's why we put these cameras and extra in Balikpapan.
Okay. Oh, so you'll be monitoring Balikpapan as well?
We do monitoring the Balikpapan.
Okay.
Now Balikpapan is used the ATM, Advanced Traffic Management System, what we just discussed. This is already applied in Balikpapan.
Okay, and Samarinda as well, or
Not Samarinda,
just
but
Balikpapan.
just Balikpapan.
Okay.
The thing is because this is not ready. Yeah, that's why when you said about the data analytic, when I said the data analytic, yeah, it means that whatever sensor CCTV that collecting those data, then there's been an examine analysis in this command center.
Okay.
Yeah, so cases for those sensors that are required for the infrastructure that has been ready, has been functioning, we use Balikpapan in Samarinda. For example, Sky Taxi will be conducted next July. We couldn't do it in Nusantara.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no,
passengers.
the thing is the infrastructure is not in the stage of allowing the exclusion. You know what I mean? So we use the existing city. Yeah. For why in this center we use it mainly for the project monitoring. Because this is what we can do. Although we will install massively after all the infrastructure ready, including when we are targeting for autonomous rail transit, for example, ART. The road in the Sumbu Kebangsaan should be ready then. Then we could do the POC, do the showcase and extra. So there's conditionals before we execute the. But for the public education, when we are talking on the smart cities, yeah, we have this technology house. This is a previous major house, major of PPU, yeah, that we change the function, become a techno house. This is a place in which open for public. They can see what type of technology for smart building, smart infrastructure towards a smart transportation. For example, mock-up for the Sky Taxi from Hyundai. We have that. So they will get the insight what it will be. Because the first thing first, the basic infra should be ready then. Then we are talking on the second level of the smart city and extra. So giving this a techno house, we start with this phase 1 common center. We are going there. This is to ensure that we use the technology to optimize the process.
Okay.
Yeah? So this is the phase 1. Phase 2, once it start to have a more complex and a bigger system of this command center. The ultimate one
will be functioning early of next year. We have 1,200 meters square of common center. So we are going there. Even at TMS, I just came back from New York. Yeah? They use the advanced traffic, but they don't still get these features of ecological impact. Even in Europe, we tried it here. Yeah? So I'm inviting colleagues from Kazakhstan, from Europe, even from US. If you want to try it, we have test bed, and only every 20 years or when the nation 70, I don't know, probably another 50 years or 60 years later, we plan to move to capital city, another capital. But guys, this is a big living land. If we say that technology could improve human being living and how we regenerating the nature, this is the time for profit.
What is the biggest challenge that you see in building this?
Biggest challenge?
Yeah, in your area.
My area, because first we compete with time. Because the first phase only 2 years.
Yeah.
Building 100 hectares is not, it's ambitious, but it's possible. Yeah? So this is why we work day and night. Yeah?
Even when you're sick.
Huh?
Even when you're sick.
What?
Regardless of your health.
Yeah, but this is project of history making. And I put it's not only history making for Indonesia. Yeah? This is not only about Indonesia, my friend. This is about for us. We have a plenty lesson learned. How Brazil built the capital city nationally, you know it. But what we built here is actually from the industrial forest. Yeah? Eucalyptus and extra. And we have the target to build back the tropical forest, to bring back the tropical forest within our 65%. You know the baseline?
Yeah.
Huh?
We just had an interview before.
We just had an interview with Pak Punki about this.
Yeah. As a consequences, we have this Mentawai nursery. Planting 50 million. Trees plant.
Are you monitoring the trees as well at the moment, or?
At the moment we don't have access, to Mentawai.
This is really for
Mentawai nursery.
the access for the
CCTV monitoring.
Not just Mentawai, but also the planting and the areas. You know, how much area is green, how much.
We do have the regular drone monitoring.
Drone monitoring. Okay.
Show them the drone monitoring.
It's like you monitor the progress. How much?
It's for the land use,
For the land use.
for the
Yeah.
development control.
Oh, yeah. Do you see a lot of encroachment
Yeah.
when you
Yes,
when you look at that
we
data?
know exactly what we do. Yeah, we have this project plan, and the
Land use plan.
land use plan. Yeah, and we know exactly the buildings that has been constructed that is not within the right allocation of land and extra. So the thing is, we need to do wisely when dealing with the local people. Yeah, it's not an easy task.
Okay.
So we did the drone monitoring.
The
Okay.
mapping of the
The red.
Yes.
What is what?
Scanning.
yes, just the observable areas again, and the ones that are being analyzed.
The scanning on the left side, the result, which building is not on the illegal buildings and extra.
Are those the buildings in red?
Oh, okay.
Do you think you could-
most of them?
Where is
And
this?
this is which area are we looking at? now?
It's about 2,500 hectares.
Oh no, but on the screen at the moment,
Yeah.
where is this?
It's from the national road that are
Oh, okay.
after the markets, right?
Are you able to share a clip of this video? Because it's really, you know, just even just 10, 20 seconds would be really interesting to demonstrate how it works.
Yeah, because everything is still on our own purpose, yeah.
Okay.
But let me think on sharing this.
Yeah, just you know, 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So maybe you can put on the article online and say, you know, they use this system. It works like this. I think that would be really interesting.
All right.
Thank you.
How many of those illegal houses do you find?
I think you can ask other deputies, yeah? I'm gonna...
I mean, it looks like all of them are.
Because for example, this is dedicated the area for the green area, yeah?
Yeah.
In which suddenly it's actually there's a illegal existing kind of those things. So because we given the basic map to the system, then it will be automatically identify any object that's not within the scope.
Who's building these buildings, and how do you deal with them?
I'm doing my part on the technological
Of course,
aspect.
of course.
Yeah. The way that we will deal with if you ask me, the way that we will deal with our society is humanistic approach,
Okay.
for sure. Why humanistic approach? Because they are our citizens. They are the local who already live in this place many years before this project started. So what I'm trying to say, what the difference between legal and illegal is only the distinguish of this classification is only a sheet of paper, the only sheet of paper, the certificate. So why a certificate, one paper can distinguish those people who already live here for 10, 20 years. So the way that the government do dealing with the society is by having this discussion, engaging them. We do the humanistic approach. This is what our chairman Bambang Susantono always keep reminding us. This is not about, we want to be the role model. This is a transformation, my friend. For Indonesia, transformation the way we work, transformation the way we live, the way we play an extra. So this brings a high standard for us. And we as the authority obliged to perform this task with a different approach that has been, we know exactly how, we know how we want to improve the civilization, and it always starts with this small step. So for example, we do lots of participatory planning with society. In technology, for example, we are doing this citizen empowerment through Coding Mom program. Coding Mom, Coding Difabel, Solar Mama. So once training on Coding Mom or Coding Difabel, we have about 3 months, 12 weeks, in which the most vulnerable groups housing one. And disabled has been trained to have an ability and competency to market their product to the digital market. We are talking in the middle of Kalimantan, yeah? So bridging, pushing them to have a skill on digital is another part of challenges.
I think they're trying to stop us now. I think they're trying to
Do we
get
need
us
to- I
to
think-
wrap it up.
Okay.
But I don't want to
Okay.
interrupt if you have another thing that you wanted to talk about.
Are there any, before we go, are there any final things you would like to tell us about that?
Yeah, for me, we have this shared vision on building a better place for humanity. And for me, this is not only about Indonesia, this is about a global interest. We align our activities with a global campaign. For example, on the SDGs, we have this voluntary local review document. On biodiversity, we have this report that has been presented by the chairman, and also on the biodiversity and nature positive plan in the COP28 in Dubai. We presented the report on the Nusantara Net Zero Strategies 2045. It is on the climate change. So for us, this is a global campaign, and this place will prove either our common effort will bring cases for civilization that we can build a city within the nature, within the forest, and forest within the city. So this is why within the first time we put some roles like 65% for tropical forest, another 10% for green area, and only 25% built environment area. Within this 25% of built environment, we control the development. We are building 50 megawatt solar farm. We are constructing towards 100% renewable energy in 2045, net zero in 2045. We will use electric vehicles in the core government area. We do lots of things that is beyond what the national government can do, because we have special dedicated area of greenfield to be used. So this is what we are looking forward in the future.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much for your
May I
time.
take your picture in front of the